Breaking news again. Our national motto has come under attack. The national motto in the United States of America is "In God We Trust." Now, you may not even know that. You may not know what our national motto is. It's not something we often discuss in our country, but it is under attack. That's the unique part, is that there are groups out there, atheist organizations. I like to call them angry atheist organizations, because it's not every atheist out there that wants to take out, or agnostic person that wants to take down any reference to our Judeo-Christian heritage out of American thought, or out of our currency, or from our national motto. But we do. We have a national motto in the United States of America: "In God We Trust." And it's been the motto since 1956. Since 1956, there have been these groups out there, various groups, some who say that they just want, freedom from religion. Not freedom of, freedom from religion. To take down this motto, to get rid of this motto, to abolish this motto. But what we now see is that because of our fight, sometimes it seems outrageous that we even have to fight, but we do, for our national motto, "In God We Trust," that these cases ultimately get dismissed, that they're not getting very far right now. Sometimes they'll find a district court judge, maybe even a court of appeals. In fact, recently the Supreme Court just dismissed a challenge to having "In God We Trust" on our currency, on the money, on the bills you may have in your pocket right now, if you still carry any actual hard currency. It says "In God We Trust" on there. I promise you, go check it out. If you don't believe me right now, you can take a look. And they were challenging that as saying it somehow violated the First Amendment to our Constitution, which prohibits Congress from establishing a religion. Now, saying "In God We Trust," I think if you are a religious person, you realize, is not establishing a religion. It's not specific enough to establish a religion. It's acknowledging our Judeo heritage as a country. It's like our Pledge of Allegiance, one nation under God. This motto, like our pledge, consistently under attack in our nation's courts. Here, we're talking about in modern times. I'm not talking about the 1980s. I'm talking about the Supreme Court in 2019 having to dismiss a case trying to remove from our currency the phrase, our national motto, "In God We Trust," saying that that's somehow a violation of the U.S. Constitution. If you think that this is just something we talk about, it's not. We actually have to fight it. So we just fought at the Supreme Court, and you can do something now at ACLJ.org. There's a petition to stand up for our national motto. It may sound absurd that we're having to do that, but we really do. And we have to actually fight for our national motto. We have to fight for "In God We Trust," and we have to make sure that some unelected judge somewhere doesn't try to strike it from our currency. We have to take it seriously. Some of these issues, I know, there's a lot going on in the world, but you have to take these legal challenges seriously. So go to ACLJ.org and sign our petition today. Stand up for our national motto, and I hope this has gotten you a little bit more educated on what our national motto is in the United States, and that it's under attack. And if "In God We Trust" is under attack, ask yourself this: what's coming under attack next?